Okay. Apologies. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Chainsaw Man. Um. Yeah. I apologize if I seem a bit tired because I haven't really been sleeping that much. Um. And I was kind of debating if I want to react to both the anime and the manga today, but yeah, it is what it is. How's it going, everyone? Man, this is so scuffed. I don't know what happened to OBS because everything was fine. I didn't really fiddle with like anything at all, and then all of a sudden everything just went. I don't know, like all of my settings are wrong. Display capture that was supposed to be capturing my main monitor is actually capturing my secondary monitor, which means I have to manually like redo it. I don't know what happened. Alright. Okay, episode is recording, stream is recording. Funny thing about last week's stream was I didn't really record my own reaction. Like, I was streaming, but I didn't actually hit record. I was recording the episode, so the episode footage was there, but my own reaction footage wasn't there. So after I finished that, and I was gonna edit like the full uncut picture-in-picture version, I realized, oh shit, I don't have my footage. So I have to wait until YouTube finishes like their rendering of my video on their own platform so I can download it from there, and it took me like days. It took me days until I like just forgot about it. Somebody in my YouTube comment actually had to remind me like, hey, where's the uncut reaction? And yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a few more minutes to prepare. As always, this is a timer-based reaction, so it's gonna be a timer. So get your copy of the anime ready. Cyber Joker says, hey, finally able to make it to the stream. Good to have you, man. Metronomian is there as well. TK says, yo bro, did you see the AOT Part 3 production stuff? No. Was there something they announced? I don't know. I did not see any Attack on Titan related stuff at all in the past few days. Hello, Lumi. I mean, it's not about forcing myself, Metronomian. It's like I already have a schedule, and usually the schedule is like pretty consistent. It's just that today was when I fucked up my own schedule. So usually I'm pretty awake in this time of hour. There's some stuff that was shown in for part 3. Ah, okay, interesting. TK, if you just gave me a link, then I cannot see it because YouTube automatically deletes links on their live chat, which is a shame. You don't have to link me in anything. That's fine. I can just search it up on my own. Okay, let me just double check. Okay, episode is recording. My stream is actually recording, which is important. Penultimate episode of Chainsaw Man, by the way. Really exciting. I want to know like how the final consensus of the show for anime onlys are once this is over, right? Because I feel like some people would say that it is overhyped, and I'm not even gonna, I'm not even gonna debate on that. I think season 1 is overhyped. The entire series is not overhyped. It's just that the content of season 1 isn't really the hype that manga readers are, making it out to be. So I can kind of understand why, if some anime onlys watch season 1 of Chainsaw Man and they're like, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, the last few episodes definitely ramped up, but it wasn't all that special. Like I can understand that because we just started the story. like this is literally the prologue. So yeah, but like adaptation wise, this is adaptation wise, this is like a 9 or a 10 out of 10. Like this is one of the best adaptations a manga or a source material can possibly get. Right. Now the actual content of the story, now that's where you can debate whether if it's overall a 10 out of 10 or not. But like as an adaptation, this is a 10 out of 10 adaptation. Like I cannot see I mean there are a few, faults here and there, but it is what it is. It's just that compared to everything else, it's definitely above and beyond what you would consider your average adaptation, right? So overall, I'm really, really happy with the show. So penultimate episode, last time we ended with the Kishibe stuff. Oops, I said its name. Wasn't revealed last week. I kind of forgot. Like they kept that a secret. But yeah, last week was the training arc. So this week's episode should cover. I mean, we're gonna continue with the Aki stuff, and we'll probably meet the new teammates. But I don't know where we're gonna end it, right? I don't know where we're gonna end it because I remember there's a lot of like dialogue between the last chapter of the manga that the episode was adapting and like the climax of this current arc. Like I remember there's a lot of dialogue between a bunch of different characters setting up. So I don't know if we're gonna get like a full straight up dialogue episode today and introducing like new characters, or we're actually gonna end in like a cliffhanger where we're gonna go halfway dialogue and then halfway action. So who knows? Who knows? Okay, I hope everybody has their episode ready. I'm gonna turn off my music. Switch to here. Move chat over here. And okay, we are good to go. I thought they were gonna cover 97 chapters in 12 episodes, which is fucking impossible, by the way. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys have your episode ready. We're gonna be using a timer as usual. There's gonna be 5 seconds. Gonna go 5 seconds, then it's gonna hit 0. You press play, I press play. We should all be in sync. And if you're late and you want to watch like the full uncut reaction, it'll be available like a day later because I have to edit that out first. But stick around. We're gonna discuss the episode after this. So hope you guys have your episode ready because I'm gonna be starting the countdown right about now. I'm also gonna push my keyboard away because last time I accidentally pressed the pause button and that kind of ruined everything. As usual, recapping what happened before with new scenes. Love the sound design there, very eerie. Love this new perspective that we're getting. Yeah, these sound designs, the very horror sound design. There's the eye. I wonder what he's gonna sound like. Okay, that's how he's. He sounds like a fucking crazy person. That's perfect. That is perfect. He sounds like a fucking ridiculous crazy person. That's great. Yeah. I always imagine him to having a more deeper voice, but the higher pitched voice actually make it like more funnier to me. So all good. Here we go. Oh my god. They didn't have to do that. I love that the dancing isn't just in the opening. I like the way they're animating his attitude. Will fucking rule. That hard cut from his eyes to the sun and Denji just flying. Also, the future devil really great because he didn't spoil like literally a walking manga spoiler, right? Like all of the impacts and the scratches in the ground. The hunter in the shade. And the devil is in the light. Calling him sensei. Just as he wanted. Thanking him. Oh, we are getting this scene. Oh. It's very faint, but you can hear in the sound design in the back, like I forgot what it's called, but like Oh, here we go. Serving mankind's interests. As if she is not human, right? Love this music in the back. Oh my god, that is perfect! Music cuts, silence, says you're a liar. And she smiles. Katana Man seems very nervous, right? From the way he's like, also like the pressure of like, trying to be as good or better than your granddad, right? As someone who used to be a Yakuza. Interesting painting there. Here we go! Oh, they're teasing us. Hmm. Was this in the manga? This scene with Aki in the car. I don't remember it. That's great. Nice, nice. What the people at Kyoto told him, he's telling it back to Aki from the previous episode. That shot. Oh, the memes. I apologize. Kids. Hook these kids. Interesting shot. Hmm. Oh, this music again kicking in. This like low grumble. You can kind of feel the tension in the scene, like because you know what Makima is capable of, so you know like you don't want to fuck with her. Unnecessary evil. And look at how calm Makima is. Oh, I love that. The music ramping up. Very interesting use of color, mostly black and white. Oh, I love that shot of her eyes. I love her character so much. Yeah, dude, you don't want to mess with her. Okay, this shot of Makima looking down is just. Woo! Talking about control. Fuck, I love how Fujimoto just set up a lot of things. It's so well done. Poor Kobeni, dude. Love how powers. Um, Never mind. That was a weird cut. Probably for a commercial break or something. Again, the sound design of this show just it's just the little things of like the helicopter in the back and whatever. No, that's our boy. There's our little shark boy. Oh, I love that animation there. Interesting voice. Oh. Oh, Caleb from Semblance of Sanity is gonna have a fucking great time with this. He has arachnophobia. One more. I'm smiling. You don't know how happy I am. Ah, that was great. That was great. Woo. Wow. And there it is. Gee, I wonder whose power is that? Oh, this soundtrack with Makima coming out is so fucking. That was pretty badass. Ooh, that shot. Oh, I love the lighting for this stage right here. Dark shadows, green tint. Oh, and there it is. He's struggling, right? And when I would say struggling, I wasn't talking about like physically, but more like emotionally. Because he is facing Himeno's like past devil, and this is like one of the last remaining connection that he has. Ooh. Love how the Ghost Devil has like there's like a clear difference between like its implementation of like 2D and 3D at the same time, because there's some parts of it that are 3D and some parts of it that are also 2D. Flashback. No, no, no. Sure, fine. Sure, fine, fine. I thought for sure they're gonna. No, okay. It's actually been 22 minutes? Jeez, that time flies. And look at this, black and white again. Oh my god, that dance was amazing. A shot of Makima? Denji falling from the sky? Makima underwater? What is that? Visually, this shit is amazing. Jesus Christ. Oh, Kobeni. Wow. Sorry, Himeno. What's crazy is that all of that was like 2D. Like, there's some stuff that are 3D, but like most of the characters there are 2D, and I'm suspecting that they probably used a 3D model when they were like flipping and moving around the camera, and then they just plastered in the 2D elements later on. Like they're um like they're rotoscoping the 2D animation with 3D from the 3D model. At least that's my assumption. I could be wrong, and it could just be like a really talented animator that just knows like the awareness of like the 3D space. But wow, great ED. Um, episode was good. Direction was good. Ended abruptly, like was kind of expecting more, but man, man, wow, wow. Why is YouTube chat not? Why is YouTube chat so fucking shit? I can't even see my own chat. Hang on. Um. Okay, here we go. We're back. Wow, wow. What did you guys think of that episode? I think it was pretty solid. It does. I will say, because of the content that it is adapting, right, the chapters that it is adapting, it does feel sort of messy in a way. Like, not in a bad way, but it just feels like, like we go from like scene to scene to scene to scene to scene, like, and they're all like very different scenes, and we're going really really fast. All of those scenes serve a purpose. I just felt like, it does feel slightly, all over the place. soundtrack with Makima is Chef's Kiss. This episode was cinematic beauty, one of my favorite one, and the OST is top notch. Yup, and got to see our shark boy, says Siddharth Dar. Yeah, this episode was like really, really well done. Let me just replay it again. Like as usual, like reanimating the scene again for like the recap, which is, you know, still appreciated. Future Devil, the way he appeared and the way he sounds wasn't what I was expecting, but I really love the way they are portraying the Future Devil. Just some really, really great shots. Like, this moment was probably the moment that I was like waiting for the most for this episode. This moment when Makima says, "We'll be able to save even more people from devils." Right? And then Kishibe just like looking at her, points and says, "You liar." And the only answer Makima gives? A smile. I love it. I love it so much. It is so subtle. Like, you know some shit is up. Like this is basically the story telling you, hey, something's off with her. It's not that she's bad or it's not or good either, because she clearly states that she has good intentions, but there's something behind those good intentions. That's like the thing that the story is trying to tell you, especially here right now. She has good intentions, but why? The why is the part that we don't know yet. The what is good, but the why is not, because we don't know yet. Especially with Kishibe is telling like, hey, I don't believe you. Liar. Kishibe outright just pointing at Makima and going, sus. That is basically what Kishibe is doing here. Sus. But I love that. I love this part so much. This part with Aki, I wasn't sure if this was anime only or not, because I did not remember the scene at all in the manga. Maybe it is in the manga, maybe it is anime only, I don't know. But either way, it is a really good scene nonetheless. Especially with the dude telling him, you know, like the thing that he was told before in the previous episode from the Kyoto Bigwigs, right? People at the Special Division 4 are like fucking lunatics. So you better watch yourself, you know, and that is what he told him again. Like, love that. This scene was also so good. Like, I love how, like, there's no music. Like, it's completely silence. There's no music. It's just the two of them talking. We know Makima's power level is fucking bullshit and absurd. So we know, like, how much power she really has on the scene, right? These mafias, these yakuzas, they don't have a dime on her. Like they don't have control over her. They don't control the scene at all. Like, even here, when the camera angle is purposefully putting Makima below them, right? As if to tell, like, hey, she is the one that is, like, weak, right? Everybody else is, like, towering behind her with ill intent, right? But no, fuck that. She has full fucking control of the scene, right? She is center stage. She is right in the center. Everybody else is looking at her. She is the one that is drawing the attention. They may think that they are the one that are, you know, that are controlling the scene. They are the one that are in power. But no, clearly the one in power of the scene is the one that everybody else is looking at. And who else is in the middle, center stage, being looked at by everybody else? I love it. I love it. What's in the box? Yeah. And of course, this fucking stare from Makima when this fucking dude, this dude. First he calls her a bitch. then he grabs her, right? Thinking that he's, all powerful, like, ugh, fucking redhead, pink hair anime girl. Like, you have no power over me. And I love how Makima is just like staring at her, like, really, bro? Really? You want to do this, bro? Really, dude? Really? Okay. And the necessary evil, using the term to justify the evil acts you commit. Remember that line, folks. Remember that line. Remember that line. A necessary evil. So is that what Makima really is? Again, like, as a manga reader, I can just say yes or no, but I just want to ask, like, questions for, like, the anime owners, right? To pry things in, right? Because who knows, maybe, like, the story is just, like, completely giving us, like, a red herring or whatever, right? I'm not gonna say. But what if that is the case, right? What if Makima is a necessary evil? Because her intentions, the way she spoke with Kishibe, right? About, like, hey, yeah, I want to get rid of the devils. I want to get rid of, I want peace and happiness in this world, right? So, what's up with that? Right? What is her intention? What is her goal? What is going on inside her mind? Oh, I cannot wait for the anime to explore that. Oh, I love it. The anime has done a really great job at keeping a lot of mystery intact without, like, outright spoiling it. Because I know a lot of anime onlys are already, like, drawing conclusions that, yeah, Makima is like a bad guy, or Makima's like a devil, or Makima's like clearly like the antagonist or whatever, right? Like, those are all just like conclusions that anime onlys right now, that at least the ones that I'm watching their their reactions of, are theorizing and deciding. I really find it really fun and interesting because, that's like how we as manga readers are also thinking about when we first met Makima. Like, something's definitely off with her, and usually when something is off with a character that is on our good side, usually means that they are on the bad side. But then it begs the question, like, why are they here with us in the first place, right? Why are they with us, the good guys, right? So it's layers upon layers of, like, who is this character and what their personality is. Same thing with, like, Denji, right? Denji was talking about, like, in the previous episode, right? How, like, he's slowly losing his, like, emotion, his compassion, his sympathy and empathy, right? Why did I not cry for Himeno, for example, right? He's asking, like, maybe I'm slowly losing my humanity. Maybe I'm slowly becoming a devil myself. And if that is the case, then does that mean Denji is quote unquote becoming evil, right? If we were to associate a devil with evil, right? Because that's usually the case, right? A devil usually we associate with evil. But we're seeing here, like, we have a fiend with power. We have Denji, who is, part devil. We see Pochita, who is also a devil that saved Denji's life. So now the question of, like, what is good and evil? And what is necessary evil and what is necessary good? I love that the story is now slowly planting those seeds. And they're planting it at, like, the end of season 1. Like, it's kind of funny, right? Like the beginning of season 1 is like, yeah, action. We're gonna fight a fucking bat devil and a leech devil and an eternity devil and whatever, right? There's a fucking dude with a chainsaw and he wants to touch some tits. And now towards the end of the first season, suddenly we're introducing all of these new elements, these new, like, story plots and like, these, like, really underlying tone of, like, good and bad and, like, what it means. The fact that the ending is in black and white, right? Good and evil, black and white. But is it really, though? Is it really all black and white? Why can it not be gray? You know what I mean? Oh, I cannot wait for season. I cannot wait for season 2. Man, it also I'm kind of disappointed that we're seeing the main squad at the end of season 1 after, like, after seeing them in the opening for like 11 episodes, like they're showing up like towards the end of the first season, and I'm kind of disappointed because I want to see more. I want to see more. The zombie scene, really well done. I mean, would you look at that? No CGI zombies. At least as far as I can tell, most of it is like 2D zombies, and if there are 3D zombies, they are probably masked in the darkness, so I did not notice anything wrong at all. Like, all great stuff, all... My beloved. Oh, Angel, Angel, my beloved. Like, can I... I'm a happy man. I love this shot so much, and Angel and Aki just, you know, talking while everybody else in the background, you can see like the Fiend, you can see Violence, Spider, and Shark Boy just like fucking messing everything up, and Aki and Angel just like, oh, I gotta contain myself. I gotta contain myself. Like, even Angel is such an interesting character, right? She's an... I said she. He's an... Like, he's an interesting character, right? Like, he's an angel, right? The fear of angels. Angels usually being associated with good and kindness and love and like... light. And people feared that. I find it very interesting. A fear of God, maybe, but the fear of angels? But then again, biblically accurate angels are really fucking scary, but we're not seeing a biblically accurate angel here, we're seeing a normal angel. That is usually being, that has been constantly been, represented in classical art. But if you touch him, I almost said her again. I can't. But if you touch him, then it will shorten your life. And would you look at that? The devil that if you touched it will loosen your lifespan is being paired with the human who has a contract with a devil that also makes him lose his lifespan and only has like 2 years to live. Shippers are gonna have a really fun time in this episode. Aki and Angel shippers are gonna have a really fun time with this episode. Look at this! He's protecting him. He's protecting him. I'm fanboying. Fuck me. Oh, I forgot about this. This shot is so... This moment is so fucking badass. Like... Alright, let me... What was the music again that was playing in the scene? Like, come on. Music kicks in, Makima just walks out after she just like murders everybody. Smiles on her face. If you look closely in the back, like, do you see anybody? You see anybody? No, you don't see anybody. Like, there's no silhouette of everybody. No, nobody's there. Oh, it's so good. So good. Great shot of Aki there. Love the use of like leading lines. Like, everything is like pointing towards him. Right? There, go there, go there, go there, go there. And of course the light. Point of interest. This is interesting though. This moment, right? Someone's already bleeding out. That's an indication that is an indication that Makima is doing her job, right? Doing her like whatever shit that she is doing, but it doesn't automatically kill her. At least that's how I'm interpreting it, right? You could say that it is also because like she is using a lot of her devil powers, right? Because she's not only using the snake devil, she's also using the ghost devil that she stole from Himeno. But because of the previous scenes and shots of other people having their nose bleeding, and that is all results of Makima, and she having also her nose bleed, I could easily deduce that it is Makima's work. But what is interesting is that she is not like instantly gone, like she's not instantly dead. So what is stopping her? Sorry. Right. Again, like there's a lot of like rules and like groundwork of like how devil contracts works and like how the power system works. Like you can't just like kill people like there's like rules and boundaries and whatever, and I find it really interesting. Especially considering the fact that Makima's power is like the very bullshit and overpowered. But there is a limit, right? She needs to know the names first. Otherwise, her powers are pretty useless. This shot of the eyes is really great as well. There's a lot of good shots here. Yeah, action scenes in this episode has been really great. Oh, this shot of Ark just holding on as he slices the hands. Sweet, very sweet. Character acting is like really great as well. Choke him to death. So remember that ED when Himeno first died in episode 8? Where there was like a scene of like Aki being choked? Yeah. Yeah. Man, I thought they were gonna continue it, but man, you gotta end. Man, this ED is so fucking good. How do you track that? Well, it's not really good tracking now that I'm going frame by frame. Who am I to nitpick? The art style is reminding me of something. Kind of reminding me of like an A1 Pictures anime. I wonder who animated this. Like this shot of Makima's face reminds me a lot of like the faces that you usually see in like SAO. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't know. Art style reminds you of a Shinkai film? I can kind of see it, yeah. Yeah, the storyboarding in this episode is really great as well. And Kensuke Yoshio with the music! Ugh! So good. So good. He's being choked by the regret of Himeno's death? Yeah, I mean, you can interpret it in a lot of ways. That is also a great way to like see that scene, right? I know what's gonna happen next, so I'm kind of like holding my excitement, but huh? So next episode we're gonna get that, and I'm really curious, like the actual stopping point for the final episode. Like, what's gonna be like the final shot before everything fades to black and ends. Very interesting. I'm not gonna spoil. I'm not gonna spoil. Like, you know me. I hate spoilers myself. Like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, guys. Don't worry about it. Where is it? Can't say I disagree because I kind of Himeno's great, but yeah, I cannot wait to see their dynamic grow. Anime owners are gonna be like, "What the fuck? What? You ship Aki and Angel? What the fuck? You don't know. You don't know yet." You're about to see peak pinnacle bromance. Denji and Aki and Angel. Alright, good night, Metronomian. Yeah, Himeno is dead. What? Himeno is dead, so that's a plus. Not Barf Lady, no. No, Himeno's great. Himeno's great. She's a great character. Like she's a great first character that is used to like put the audience in a false sense of security, because like we just learn about this character, right? We just get to hang out with her. We just learn more about her backstory, right? We just learn more about like what she does, right? Really fleshing her character out, right, in the beginning. And then Fujimoto just says, "All right, you've grown attached to this character. Okay, delete." That's gonna be a pattern in Chainsaw Man. Oh, you've grown attached to this character. Okay, all right, time to say goodbye. Fucking Fujimoto, I hate you so much. Oh, Chainsaw Man does have a lot of like twists and turns, right? It's because sometimes you think things are gonna happen, but then it is done like in a completely different way, and you're like, wait a minute. So I cannot wait for that to happen. I think that's like one of the strengths of Fujimoto, for having moments like in the beginning of like where everybody just fucking dies, right? Like Himeno dying and like Arai dying, and seemingly everybody in like this in Special Division dying, right, including Kobeni, right? But then you realize that, oh, Kobeni's alive, Makima's alive. Well, I mean, that's like a given, right? But because we already set up like, hey, yeah, nobody's safe, everybody can die. There's plot armor is like very minimal, right? So it gives like people different like senses of security. So like when a character is like seems like they're about to die, people are gonna be like, oh no, is he gonna die? Is he gonna die? Is she gonna die? Are they gonna die? So it's like one of the strengths of like Chainsaw Man, basically, right? Because you have no idea if a character is gonna die or not. So if a character lives, you'll be surprised. If a character dies, you'll also be surprised. Fujimoto, man. Fujimoto. Fucking goat. Have I read Look Back? I have. I've read Look Back. I've read Goodbye Eri. The only one-shots that I have not read from Fujimoto are the ones from like his older stuff, including one that has a character that appears towards the end of part 1 of Chainsaw Man, which I will not spoil, but I know most of you know who she is. She starts with a letter N. Don't spoil it in chat, but you know. There's a one-shot of that character before Fujimoto made Chainsaw Man, and I really want to read that. Speaking of one-shots, I know Fujimoto's one-shots are also getting like a release sometime next year or whatever. Like there's like a bundle of like Fujimoto's one-shots being translated to English, and I cannot wait to read that. But yeah. Kushal, what are you talking about? No, I have not. I have not read any leaks of Attack on Titan, and would also kindly ask if the stream would remain Chainsaw Man related or Fujimoto related. Attack on Titan is coming to an end, and I don't want Attack on Titan spoilers because you don't want to get spoiled on like the final season of like one of the most influential anime of all time. If there are leaks, then I'm probably not gonna watch it anyway. In part 2, Fujimoto is concentrating more on characters than he did in part 1, so readers are getting more attached to them. I completely agree. Yes, we are gonna be reading the manga later after the stream is over. But yeah, you worded that really well. That's also like one of my main praises of Chainsaw Man right now, is that part 1 of Chainsaw Man, as much as I love it, isn't really perfect in any way, shape, or form. Like there's a lot of issues that I have with it as well, especially with the story and the characters as well. Like it took me a really long while to actually get invested in the characters. The anime is doing a really great job at that, by the way. I think the anime has surpassed the manga in terms of like making me really feel and connect with the characters more. Despite the fact that I've already seen and know the characters, it's just that I never felt this way before until I've watched the anime. So the anime is doing a really good job in that regard. Having said that, part 2 of the manga so far has really made me connect more with the characters, like instantly, like fast. So like, yeah. Story-wise, Chainsaw Man is just getting better and better, and that's really beautiful. And I cannot wait to see what Fujimoto has in store for me next. Chainsaw Man is that kind of a manga anime where everything is unexpected. English. Yeah, basically. Chainsaw Man is kind of like you play with the unexpected, so that gives people the expectations of not knowing what will happen. So when something formulaic happen, right? Something that is like pretty predictable happen, people will also be surprised because wait a minute, this is what this is where we're going? Really? Because sometimes it's like, oh yeah, of course they're gonna go here, of course they're gonna go there, like it's pretty obvious, right? But with Chainsaw Man, because of how Fujimoto wrote the beginning parts to be, very unexpected and very like balls to the wall, boom boom boom, bam bam bam, like it does play really, really well with the meta expectations of audiences, including manga readers. Because manga readers right now, reading part 2 without spoiling stuff, sometimes we like predict a lot of like really like way like over the top stuff, but then in reality it's like, no, it's just this normal thing, and people were like, really, Fujimoto's going that way? Huh, very interesting. So yeah, it really plays well in that regard. Yeah, sorry, I do not speak English. Don't worry, Lumi, I don't speak English as well. English is not my first language at all. I've rarely talked English in daily, day-to-day lives. I only speak English when I'm turning on my camera, so there you go. 7 minutes left until I'm about to read the manga. So what else do I want to talk about? Animation is great, music is great, cinematography is great as usual. Ending black and white, but somebody also mentioned that you can also see it as gray because it's not like pure black or pure white, but the contrast is there. Is all I'm saying. White Space, Black Cities. This power dance is amazing. This Makima shot is also pretty fucking amazing. Cool. Yo, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't really mean anything. I guess you can interpret this as like a cage, but it's not really a cage. It's just more like 7 pillars. Why you gotta show her again? Why you gotta break my heart? Yeah, this art style very reminds me of like A1 Pictures style of character design. Which is why I'm very interested in like who's actually directing the CD. Huh. Wow, beautiful. Well, wait a minute. What was that? Oh no, it's just goopy blob things being touched by Denji. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. I think that's pretty much it. Stick around for or check out my channel for like the next manga stream because it's gonna happen in like 5 minutes. So far in this season, I loved every conversation that involves Makima, says Siddharthgar. The vibes, the words she speaks, the cinematic, it's just, yeah. Cannot disagree more. Sorry, cannot agree more. I said disagree. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna be reading chapters 113 and 114 as soon as I'm ending the stream. So, manga readers, if you want to watch my reactions to the latest manga chapters, a link should be... You know what? I'm just gonna link it right here in case somebody cannot even find it. Give me a sec. Okay, chat. If you're a manga reader, that's gonna be the link to my reaction to the latest manga chapters. If you're anime only, do not click it. Obviously, don't. But thank you all so much for joining in. This has been a really fun episode. Really great. It's the penultimate episode. I'm really excited to see the first season of Chainsaw Man ending, and to see like where they're gonna go next. Like you know like season 2 announcement when? So yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you all next time. Manga readers, if you want to continue on our discussions, head on over to the link where I'm going to be reacting to the manga chapters. Alright, thank you all so much. I will see you all next time. Hit the like and subscribe. Bye-bye.